we need to make the cities younger again. In Japan, as you know, many buildings were built around 1940s to 70s, just after the World War II, and then the first economic growing period. In most cities, there are maybe 60 or 70% of the buildings are more than 50 years old. The Japanese population was peaked in 2008, and since then, the population continued to decrease. In 2048, it is expected that the population is about half the population decreasing. That means market won't expand anymore. So we need more creativity to make the cities younger again. And the tools to make the city younger again varies. So one of them is using existing resources, a lot of new scheme to allow entrepreneurs to use those old facilities or use public spaces or like public park or street. In the local area, there are lots of vacant houses, which looks really old, but if you do something, it's rejuvenated. So the entrepreneurs or local people buy or hire those properties and use it as a guest house or cafes or restaurants. Those kind of things are happening everywhere in Japan. In the past, the buildings are built for, the particular purposes. So it's for office, as he said, or it's for residence. Recently, there are more spaces for multi-purpose. For example, his company provides those kind of multi-purpose spaces, or co-working spaces, or the innovation hub. Entrepreneurs or possible entrepreneurs come in and talk with other friends or other entrepreneurs and try to do something, and which will become a great resources for area management. More discussions are made to make that urban renewal project be useful for economy and society in the surrounding neighborhood. Even if it is just a public contribution associated with private development, it can be a big opportunity if they take it seriously and make their development economically viable.
Actually, nobody lives in Oema area, no habitat. It's been a business center for more than 100 years, but recently transformed from business-only use city to a more mixed-use city. Now we can see a lot of retails, cafe, restaurant, hotels, museums, fitness club, or all kinds of facilities and use. It becomes more vibrant than ever. Operation is very important to maintain and generate the vibrancy in the area. Area management organization manages and operates the public space like a street, and to make this formation, we first voluntarily drafted the guideline for utilizing the public space and authorized it by the public sector. So the association can use the public space like a street according to the guideline. I'm in charge of OMI Area Management Association, which set table and chairs on the street every day and arranges many kind of events, mainly weekend. Sometimes we hold the tug of war event on the street, and sometimes hold the event of the radio exercise for health. So many workers join and enjoy such kind of events. Frequency is very important, and variety is also important. And we have 4 seasons in Japan, so we have seasonal events in each season. We enjoy the change of season.
Social capital should be raised or nurtured in the area, and so to make those good social capital, many area management organizations try to create a platform of discussion, like he said, and it's a kind of try and error. Local residents or the citizens who have not had any relationship with the community or local government find the area management organization and think, oh, something interesting is going on, and join the events, and gradually they are getting involved. And somewhere around Tokyo, I mean, there are a lot of the high-rise relationship buildings are located. The residents are becoming the staff of the area management organization, or many residents join as a volunteer in the event. Social capital is really something we really need for area management. Maybe you have heard the book called Tactical Urbanism, written by Mike Lydon in the US, the planner. And his, kind of the slogan in the book is short-term action for long-term change. So in the past, urban planning, we really worked hard to make future vision, but no one couldn't implement it because it's too big and too challenging. So maybe nowadays we can think about easy and low-cost activities first, while we share the future big vision. So it's really a step-by-step urban planning process, but we do the same experiences, like using a street for the party. Maybe first year was just one day, but next year 10 days or something. So step-by-step tactics. When it started, the most area management organizations are located in the big cities like Tokyo, Osaka. But recently, we have more and more members coming in from the middle-sized or small sized cities.
I'd like to challenge the area management project in the local area other than the center of Tokyo. And then I'd like to connect the city and the local area, which would bring the effectiveness and influence each other and vitality to the both area.